Welcome to the replay. If you are catching this on the replay, if you are new to this channel, you should really subscribe and like it and love it. Where's that light coming from? And be part of our happy world. Huh. It's gotta be coming. You would think it would be from here. Huh. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hi, Shawn. So, today is a little bit of a different Ken from the car because I don't have a lot to talk about. I always have stuff to talk about, but then all of that stuff gets dissected and taken many different ways. So I'm going to give everyone a few minutes to join. During this time, I would like to let you know that in today's video, I will be referencing links. Some of these links are affiliate links. Oh my gosh, you guys, look, just a sec. Can you see it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They know I'm here. Listen, do you guys see it? He's so well hidden. He's right. Let me see if I can zoom in. This is the best spot to do lives. You can't even see it, can you? If I honk the horn, it would scare him away. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he wants to be part of Ken from the car. Or she. What's up, little guy? You've been here twice now. Are you just hanging out with me? You want to do Ken from the car? You want to come into the car with me? Goodbye. Do you want to be part of my groups? You want to subscribe? Will you get all of your little friends to subscribe to me? That way we can get to 250 subscribers. Okay, I'm going to put it back without scaring him. Sorry, I saw it and it scared me. It startled me. Hi, everyone. Bye, little dear. Sorry, that was a swerve to the right, huh? But they're here all the time. Maybe they live here. I just hope they don't get like cell phone cancer. Because there's a lot of conspiracy theories about these 5G E-type. You just tell me if you have COVID or something. Okay, hi everyone. So, what I was saying is, in today's Ken from the Car, we may be talking about affiliate links. And when you use these affiliate links, it helps support Ken's creations. And for that, we thank you. Today, we will have a segment where you can ask Ken things. They hide so well because I can't even see him now, or her. If it's a deer and it doesn't have horns, it's a female, right? Or no? Okay. So, welcome. I am so glad. You know what a difference a week makes. Because last week on Wednesday, I wasn't having the best day. All week, it really wasn't my best week. And I confused a whole bunch of people. So I want to talk about that. And it's just kind of craziness, right? Also today, I might be munching on this. I got this at Costco. And it's got Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips, Doritos, pretzels, and Cheetos. Right? Oh, there's someone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Nope. It's not going to move. Okay. Just a sec. They blend in so well with their environment. They're like chameleons. Maybe he or she or him or her or it or they, I don't know its pronoun. But if I do know their pronoun, I would call him that. But, oh my God. He's going to come up. He wants my autograph. You want my autograph? It's worth a lot. It's like 25 cents on eBay. I don't know why I'm so excited. I see deer all the time because they're like, we try to swerve out of the way not to hit them. But like, it's still majestic as F, right? Oh, geez. You guys are probably sick from this camera moving, but no, it's just looking at me. It's not going to, bye. Oh, I wonder how old it literally just pooped. Really? You came out of the forest to poop? Okay, he's gone. Wasn't that fun? So, I shouldn't be so hurt when I get comments on this YouTube channel that literally says, this guy keeps on saying he's bringing us all this great content, but all he brings us is sitting in the car, which is getting old. That was literally a comment. So I deleted that. And I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I'm getting so many naked women with links that say, hey boys, or I'm lonely. And I'm like, I can only block so many of you. Like, my block list is huge. It reminds me of when, what was it called that everyone used to go live on? Periscope. Remember Periscope? And they would always have like naked people? Yeah. Anyways. I know they are. Janessa, they're like, that guy's back again. We thought we got rid of him, but he's back. All right, so the links are a little bit different because I wanted to make them less chaotic. So now we have a key. Not like a key, but like a key, you know? So if it's a shopping bag, that's your shopping link. If it's a little coupon, that's your coupon code. If it's a video, that's a video. And if it's a little face going, that's not what you think it is, you dirty-minded people, that is like OMG news we're going to talk about. All right, I'm going to get through a lot of stuff because really I do want to have your comments and get your questions and all of that good stuff and answer your questions. So first and foremost, I want to clear up the confusion that I obviously caused. I would like to let you guys know that number one, I'm back. Yay. We get to start doing Chocolator lives again tonight. So we're going to be doing that tonight. But there was a lot of confusion on Chocolator and people that they can't. You can absolutely watch my Chocolator channel if you're a designer, if you're not a designer, anything. So please, it is just our bundles group that we are making changes on, but it has nothing to do with Chocolator. It's just changes I've decided. But please, you can absolutely, did I misspell video? Oh, Shawn misspelled video. All right, so I do want to let you guys know that this guy is official in pre-order status. So this one took us a long time because I had to do a lot of file manipulation. This is our gnome Christmas countdown. So if you are not a designer, you can join our group. If you are a designer, don't worry, we got you covered. Just send us an email to kbclkits@gmail.com. But isn't he cute? You can count down to Christmas. And we give you everything. We actually even give you extra parts because we know that this guy might get little parts lost, but we give you 50 magnets so you can easily switch out your days. Cute, right? So you have all of these, like, so obviously 25 days until Christmas. That's what you're going to start as. But we even give you all the numbers to get down to 0, like 5 days till Christmas. And the magnets, I've designed it to where you can have magnets, and so it's really strong, but you can also still remove this. And based on your feedback, oh yeah, I have a full hour-long instructional video on how to do it from start to finish, in which we actually make a pretty big mistake and fix it halfway through, so watch the whole thing. And I give you the supply list. And we love everyone. So if you're not in the group and we don't let you into the group, I'm sorry, but just send an email and Jazzy will take care of you. I do have to tell you guys, this is kind of, I know my name's attached to the group, but the group is more Jazzy. She's the one that's doing all the communication. She's the one doing the shipping and any customer service issues. She is awesome sauce and it's kind of her passion. So yeah, we have to make it work. Because if not, we have to fire her. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. So anyways, that's what it is. You will get all of the numbers, which I'll show you. Here they are. They're so freaking cute. We're going to have the pre-order open for a week until next Wednesday. Because I do know people are going to want this before. Here, I'll put them in here so you can see. There's all the numbers. I know people are going to want this before, obviously, Christmas. And, We're also giving deals if you buy more than one. Jill, you're never late. You're fine. You do. Boo, not do. I do is like do you do. Okay. All right. So I have also made everyone's life easier. So we truly have launched Ken's Beautiful Crazy Life in all of our playlists. So if you've missed them, on Monday we had our first ever product reviews with Ken, which we did the Etcher Laser. And yesterday was Shawn's first cooking segment, and it was Tex-Mex soup. And some people aren't getting notifications. It's because YouTube is YouTube, and I don't know why you don't get notifications. I don't always get notifications. So that is why we have a schedule. So down below at the very end of this, there is the schedule. So like basically the schedule is exactly how it will be. The only difference in the schedule is there is every Tuesday and Wednesday will be part 1, part 2 videos. Well, Wednesday and Thursday might be part 1, part 2 videos, depending on if I'm doing a surface and then going on to our other channel. But some nights we might not have that. So like tonight we're not. So we won't have a Ken's Beautiful Crazy Life live besides this because it's Ken from the car. But we will be live on our other channel. And the schedule's down there. But we're going to talk about Shawn's live because it was awesome. But I do have all of the links down below. So far on our new adventure, we have released the product review, the first recipe, and we've released DIXIE BELLE Voodoo Gel Stain and DIXIE BELLE brush review, something that you guys have all been asking for, and we finally got it done for you and stuff. So on notifications, a lot of YouTubers are doing now a text line where you text them like on a phone, and then right before I go live, I send out a text that's like, hey, I'm going live. So I might do that. I might. Okay. I need to know what everyone's excited about Prime Day, because next Tuesday's the trifecta day, meaning it's Prime Day and iPhone 12s come out. Very big day for us in our house. Shawn is very excited. Every time I say, Shawn, the new phone's coming out Tuesday. Well, I know, Ken, but when are they releasing the video? And I'm like, Shawn, I don't know when they're releasing a video. They don't have to release a video. Maybe they'll just release the phones. They always release a video. So he wants the video. I called Tim Cook, but he has not returned my calls. All right, so I am excited. I am hoping Amazon Prime Day has the Opal ice machine on sale because everyone needs that. I'm also hoping there's a new drink maker, and it's $299, but it makes drinks. Like you put pods in it and it has alcohol in it. I think that's a no-brainer that I should review that. Like, if I've reviewed a coffee maker, I think I need to review. I feel like you guys really probably want to see the alcohol drink maker by Keurig. Right? And then I can write it off. Let's be honest. All right. So I'll be monitoring Amazon Prime Day. Here's the deal. I will share all of the amazing links with you. There's so many people that do Amazon affiliate links that it's like fighting in the jungle. And I just don't have the will in me to fight for links and stuff. So if you use our links, thank you. If you use someone else's links, I'm sure they'll say thank you and they'll love you and give you happy smiles. All right, moving on. Ooh, so big news from GLOWFORGE. They have released something called the GLOWFORGE Premium. I'm so excited for the GLOWFORGE Premium because it is basically a whole bunch of cool features now. So I mean, I'm not throwing shade here or anything, but GLOWFORGE has an offset, unlike other companies that say that their software just can't do an offset or their customers don't want it. So I'm super excited. They have an offset. Anything you upload into the GLOWFORGE software, we can now easily click a button and an offset happens. But now we can add text, shapes. There's a whole bunch of features built into the GLOWFORGE, but more exciting is premium members get access to their free files now, and they're really cool files. So if you're a premium member, which we are, we get access to some 3D files. Like right now is a cool game board that you can make out of wood. So I'm gonna have Shawn look at it and see what files he wants to make, because I think Shawn is getting sick of just cutting things out of MDF. And he has made it very known that he goes, one day, Ken, I would like to cut actual wood with a wood grain and it be pretty. Right? Anyways. The GLOWFORGE keeps getting better and better. It is by far our machine that we use all the time. I very rarely bring out an electronic cutting machine. Not that I don't like them. I just don't. Okay, there's a person setting up a cardboard box over there. Maybe he's the keeper of the deer. He's very close to that cell tower. Just saying. So anyways. If you're interested in the GLOWFORGE, let us know. We are doing more videos on the GLOWFORGE. Just know that review videos take a while and we've been busy, but we will get it uploaded. We do have a GLOWFORGE spotlight in the schedule down below. We're doing a whole spotlight series on them, so I'm super excited. Yeah, so check it out. Also wanted to chat with you, our good friends at 143 Vinyl. If you haven't heard their big news, I want to give them a shout out. The link's down below. You can read all about it, but they were named #1 company, in the area that they have business. They are millions of dollars. Not like, oh, they're doing great. Like for me, if as a business, if I did 100,000, I'd be like, oh my God. They're like millions. I can't even wrap my head around that. Like, do you know how stressed I'd be if I was like a multi-million-dollar company? I wouldn't. I would have to be literally on Xanax 24/7. But help support them. I love them. They are so good to us. We are using their product this Friday on the Ken and Shawn show. So if you're not part of that group, there is a group down below. All the links are down below. Ken and Shawn show. We are going to be marbleizing stuff. I don't know what yet, but we're going to be marbleizing stuff because I'm so excited about that marbling stuff. And then that way, if you want to use our links, we would greatly appreciate it because it helps support us. For my Cricut fans out there, they have pretty much 20% off everything on their site, 20% off bulk vinyl, crafting essentials, and fusible ink. I've also given you the links for their clearance. They are clearancing out a bunch of crap, and they have some new crap. And I shouldn't say it's crap, but like they have new stuff, like they have new infusible ink blanks and stuff. So check it out. Silhouette, I would share their amazing sale, but we sold out of them. So the Halloween Halloween Portrait 3 sold out. Very sad. But we will be doing the Silhouette Alta later this month as a product review with Ken. So check out the schedule. But you can still get 10% off everything there. Also, we keep getting questions on, hey, do you have a link for this? Do you have a link for that? We want to support you. We have a link of a whole bunch of different stores that you can support us. So if you want to shop at Simon Says Stamps or scrapbook.com or Home Depot, we've given you those links. I just don't like to give all those links in a video because it kind of looks spammy, you know? Also, we would love for you guys to join us in our Facebook groups. If you are not on Facebook, we get it. We have an email list, which is going to be started soon. Right now, our email list is basically for the bundles, if you want to get in on the bundles and you're not in Facebook. But we will be starting a newsletter soon for people that aren't on Facebook just to get kind of alerts. But if you are on Facebook, you want to join our Ken Beautiful Crazy Life group, which is our main group. We also have our cutout group. We have our McChess Goldens, which we're going to talk about in sec group, the Ken and Shawn show, and we have all of our social media links down below. All right, thanks. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. So, holy moly. So I don't really actually have a ton to talk about. Just some quick things. Number one, I have a huge shout out to Mr. Shawn. He did a great job on his cooking show. I've been asking him and begging him to do a cooking segment. And he was in his element. He was so talkative. He's always told me in the past, like, I can't just do what you do. I can't just go live and just talk. Like, I need to have a script. I need to have this. And I was like, no, you don't. If you're passionate about something, Jesus, take the wheel. And Jesus did. And he knocked it out of the park. He also got to see what it's like to be live and have someone else in charge of the camera. And he was like, wow, we were live for an hour and a half. I was like, yeah, it like goes pretty quick. So if you haven't checked out his segment, it's great. It's the Tex-Mex soup, which we're going to be eating for the next 3 days, which I love. We also have some other amazing recipes, but if you do make the recipe, please go share it in the Ken's Beautiful Crazy Life group, because we would love to see how it turned out for you. If your family loved it, any alterations you made on it, that would be awesome. It was awesome. I also want to shout out, just a huge shout out to Jazzy and Shawn. They're working their tails off from the moment we get there to the moment Jazzy leaves. We are busy and going, and there is never a dull moment, and we're getting in this natural rhythm and everything's falling into place. So we are really, really excited. So just thank you so much for everyone, for all the love and for everything. I can't even believe it's almost Halloween, right? I'm so excited because Jasmine has a brand new house, and this Saturday we're gonna have a Halloween party, and I love Halloween parties. And I don't know if we know what we're doing yet, but we're gonna do it. I'm really excited. Just a sec. I do want to chat a little bit about negativity. So I have decided to let go of things out of my control, which includes negative people and negative comments. So if you don't like us, if you don't like our channel, if you think I'm stupid, if you think this Ken from the car is stupid, then don't watch. Or watch and leave a comment, but just know I'm gonna delete it because I don't got time for that. And stuff. So anyways, but I do want to share some things I love right now, which number one is fall nights. Right now it's 75 in Spokane, so it doesn't really feel like fall, but it is. And we absolutely love that. And I guess that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I'm back to ice because we've been so busy. We're so busy. I have not even went to go buy my desert pear. Hi, All Things Crafty. I'm so excited you finally got to join Chocolator. All Things Crafty, just so you guys know, tried joining when my website was down, and she's like, why is your website down? And I was like, please wait till Wednesday, we'll be back up. And she's like, okay. So thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me when people, like so many of you guys reached out to us and said, what's wrong? Your website's down. And when I told you it'll be back up, you guys were all so good and said, oh, no worries. You know, we'll still be here and stuff. And so it makes me feel like if I got in a car accident, knock on wood, that doesn't happen, like it would be okay. We'd be on pause, but we'd be back. You know what I mean? All right. We have reached the segment of Ask Ken Anything. And I'll try to answer it as honestly as I can. If I can't answer a question, I will say pass. And it's not because I don't want to answer the question. It's just because that question could get me in trouble. And I don't like getting in trouble. Because I have found out, fun fact, I'm an over communicator. I know that may shock some of you, but sometimes when you over communicate, you are giving too much information. You know what I mean, Bern? I'm sorry. People were spamming you. That sucks. Loretta Potts, how is your thumb healing? It is good. I have to keep a Band-Aid on it because here's the deal. Doing our business, you wouldn't think like you have to be careful of your thumb, but you do because it will split open. And it was a pretty bad cut. I probably should have got stitches, but I ain't got time for that. I think this guy is like moving his home. Like, I think he's going to live in that box. I mean, I can't argue. It's in the middle of the forest with deer. I would love to live here. I'm just saying. When will you get to have purple prickly pear juice again? This is an excellent question, and it all falls on Shawn. But to Shawn's benefit, we only have one car, and he has been pretty busy, so he hasn't been able to get it. But as soon as I get it, you'll know because my purple drink will be back. Right now, it's pineapple, not as good as desert pear. I'm just saying. Why am I not getting notifications? Because we live in a privacy world. So to get notifications now, it used to be just subscribe. Now you have to hit a bell. Now you have to change that bell from all instead of occasional to all. And then you have to do a whole separate process on your phone. So on your phone, you have to go into settings, notifications, YouTube, and turn them on. I'm not even kidding you. That is how it is. So it's gotten ridiculous because of the privacy laws and notifications and stuff. So can a Canadian get your new countdown gnome? Ooh, excuse me. Yes, you can. Just fill out the form and just understand that shipping may be a little different. That's all. If you could change one thing about your lives, what would you change? Ooh, good question. What would I change about my lives? I know what I would change about me personally, and that would be I care too much about what people think and about other people. That sounds mean. I don't mean that to be mean, but like I will literally worry about things that really I don't need to worry about, and I will create narratives that aren't there, and it will keep me up at night, and I need to let that go. Is the new countdown gnome available to Canadians to purchase? Yes. It's so good to see you. I've been sick for so long. It's been a year since I've watched. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry you've been sick. That's so scary. Anytime I hear people are sick now, it makes me nervous. And now we're getting into the flu season, and who knows? Like, oof. Who knows? Knock on wood, we haven't gotten sick yet, but oof, I have almost cut off my phone. Don't change you in any way. You're perfect. Oh, you're sweet. When are you going to see the amazing Jazz and Allie in front of the camera? Okay, so Jasmine, you should start seeing. Here is the deal. We have literally been in survival mode and catch up, and we're finally almost caught up. But Jazzy and Shawn have been taking on more because now that they've been here both for about a year, they're really understanding how everything works. So they're taking on more and doing more, which is great because now I'm able to concentrate on things. But during our home renovation, you'll see Jazzy a lot. So make sure you guys are there for that. I think that's next week. Allie is a different story because she doesn't like to be in front of the camera. So I have to almost trick her and pretend that she's not in front of the camera. And then like we have to trick her. And then she gets mad. I mean, she doesn't get mad at me, but she gets mad at Shawn because he tries to trick her. You'll see Jazzy this Friday probably on the Ken and Shawn show. So make sure you're for that. What other questions do you have? I literally don't have a lot. Best advice for a new Chocolator designer. I would say the best advice is don't worry too much about the sale. So many people, and this isn't just Chocolator, this is in general anything. So many people approach the business as making money, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you approach any video or anything about the ultimate goal is I need to make money off this video, in my opinion, it can come off salesy or spammy or not genuine. So I've never approached a video, that's not true. I've approached some videos saying I need to make money on this video, and those videos were crap. I didn't like them. So be true to yourself and do what you love and make mistakes because people love to see mistakes and how you fix it, and never be apologetic. How did the sleepover go last night with the pups? It was rough. I'm not going to say it wasn't because there was 4 dogs. 2 of them were so excited to be there, and I get up a lot during the night and go pee and eat. And every time I get up, they would go grab a toy and start whining. So, Sherry says, is this a bad time to become a designer? No, it's a great time because it's the beginning of quarter. In fact, tonight's video on our Chocolator channel will be all showing new product and Q&A. So anyone that has Chocolator questions, make sure you watch tonight because that's what we are doing, is answering questions and going over new product. So if you don't know what that channel is, I'm sure Shawn can tell you, or we can just look up Chocolator Ken's Creations. You'll find us. But it's the perfect time right now. Just saying. What do you love to do in your free time? Well, when I have free time, so I get recharged by being around people. So I love to, be around friends and family and recharge. And I absolutely love, lazy movie days where we just sit in bed and watch movies and we make junk food. That's probably my favorite. But I love being around people. Not... Just a sec. I think there's a frog. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know what that was. Okay, I'm trying to see your questions, but let's see here. Can you give someone a tip on doing workshops? Kathy, if you want to come to my other channel tonight, we're going to talk about that. Where did the dog sleeps? I am 5'11". Well, Shawn says 5'10.5". There it is. So we decided to sleep downstairs because I have a couch and all the dogs could get up there. But because I kept getting up, and it was hot down there, I finally told Shawn, I'm just going to go upstairs so I don't keep waking the dogs up. And Shawn slept downstairs with the dogs and I went upstairs. I really do think this guy is building a house. He's living his best life, man. Best life ever. So Shawn slept with the dogs. I'm not going to lie. It was a little bit of a hard night for me. Because Kylo Ren looks so much like Han. Not only does he look like Han, he has Han's behaviors. He whines when he gets a toy. He gets so excited to see people. So it triggered memories of Han, which are very heartwarming, but it's still very hard for me because I miss that boy so much. So it was a double edge, but I'm so glad we have those puppies and we get to see them all the time. I do have to say one of my favorite things every morning is, Jazzy gets to our house around 9:30 to 10ish. And as soon as she gets in, she lets Hades in and he runs through the house and looks for me. And then as soon as he finds me, he just freaks out and he's like, oh, I found him. He was a little bit jealous of the other dogs. Any dog that came up to me, he was a little jealous. Would you and Shawn ever travel to different destinations to meet and greet with fams? Uh-oh, wait, I just hit a button. Yes, in fact, we were planning that before COVID. So our original idea of Ken's Beautiful Crazy Life was going to be Ken and Shawn basically travel. So we literally were going to travel to different destinations and surprise people and have meet and greets, and then COVID happened. So no. Do you know, I get this comment all the time and I don't know, you got great skin, do you use anything? I get that a lot, and I'm not using a filter, I promise. I do think that for me, I do use, like a walnut scrub, and I make sure to clean my face and get my oil. But other than that, maybe it's genetic, I don't know. I do get blackheads. Other than that, I don't know. Do it. Where in the world is Ken and Shawn? I would love to do that. Shawn loves to travel. It's just hard right now. It's really hard with COVID because here's the deal. Even though I'm okay traveling and exposing myself and taking that risk, everyone has a different experience with coronavirus, and I want to respect other people's experiences. So I don't want to go someplace and say, hey, come meet us. We might not be here for 2 years again or something. And people are like, that's dangerous of you, Ken, to do that. So, because I do think that right now we just need to chillax. Oh, there's kids behind me. That scared the bejesus out of me. Are you still looking around for a house? Great question, Susan. We are. So we have been wanting a lake house that we could do something year round and Wi-Fi and all that stuff. And that's getting harder and harder. And I'm not going to lie, going to Jasmine's house and seeing it has really kind of made me and Shawn shift, because we know the house that we're in right now isn't our forever home. And not that we've outgrown it, but I feel like it's time for us to, we want a place that has land. We want a place that is more living spaces and less bedrooms. And I think we're getting to the point where we might be looking for a regular house on land versus a lake place. We've been there, like Shawn said, almost 16 years. It has a lot of memories there, but you know, sometimes you just get that feeling. We just have that feeling, and I really want to, we might even have to build, because I would love to build a house with a studio in it, and the studio actually has a kitchen in it for Shawn, because you guys, I honestly believe, like, this is the beginning of something huge. Like, Shawn is gonna start, and everyone's gonna love him because everyone loves Shawn. He's gonna have a cooking segment, and the next thing he's gonna be is like Rachel Ray, and then I'm gonna get a talk show. I have big plans based on this whole cooking segment, Shawn. Don't let me down. So our kitchen is really small. We have what's called a gallery kitchen, I guess, and it's very small, and we've taken down half of the cupboards, and our kitchen's embarrassing right now because half the cupboards are missing. And so that's why we're doing the cooking segment in our studio. But in a perfect world, there was a house that we should have just bought. We should have put an offer on it because it had a mother-in-law setup, which would have been perfect for Shawn's studio for a kitchen. But I truly believe my mom is up in heaven orchestrating all of this, so maybe something better is coming on. Got a nice sized kitchen. It's a walkout ranch. No internet. I don't know what no internet means. Do I not have internet right now, or you don't have internet? I don't know what that means. Dreaming big is the only way to go. Dreams do come true if you work hard as you do. Here is the deal, Carol, and I'll tell you something. I agree. I used to not dream big. I used to think, okay, be realistic. It will be very unlikely that you will achieve that, or it may or may not happen, or you don't want to let yourself down. And now I'm the complete opposite. And it literally is, why not? Give it a go. It may not work out. It may. When I left my job at the bank, I literally was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. It may or may not work out, but my BFF Allie goes, worst case, Kenny, is you can always go back to banking in a heartbeat, right? And I took that risk. And then 9 months later, we were doing so good that I brought Jazzy on, and that was my best thing I ever did, because without Jazzy, I would probably be still pulling my hair out. And, she changed me. She changed our whole dynamic. And then same thing with Shawn, was he wanted to leave and I was like, ooh, I'm not sure. And now it's just like, you know what? Let's try it. Changing this channel. I would have never, ever, ever 2 years ago said, I'm going to change Ken's Creations. I would have said, that's stupid. Don't do it. People are not going to like it. And now I'm like, you know what? I mean, I know this may not be for everyone, and I understand people may not want to see me in a car talking, but you know what? There might be some people that do. And if they support me, why not? Our big dreams, I mean, my big dream would be, I would love our own TV show. I would love to be on a reality show, let's be honest. And that's my big dream. But the dream right now is to hire someone else and to really interact with you guys live. That's where I love live. I love the interaction. I know my videos that were edited and voiceover get way more views, and a lot more companies are interested in that, but those aren't me, and I can't even watch them and stuff. So I still have my dream of being on a QVC or HSN, my own product line eventually, or on TV show. You know, I did apply for making it for NBC, and I was not selected. I wasn't even like on the radar, so that's okay. That means it wasn't meant to happen. So I'm just ready for the next thing. The cleaning spray that you use, does it clean spray off of things? I don't know what that means. You'll have to, elaborate. Paint off of things. I don't know what any of that means, Shawn. So you're gonna have to help me. I love the live, but here's the deal. The reason why I am so excited is we did not approach Ken's Beautiful Crazy Life of, oh my gosh, we're gonna go in this direction, we're gonna make so much money, and we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. I literally approached it in, I'm not happy. I don't get that feeling of excitement. I don't get that motivation to do that. And I was sitting there one day and I was like, if I'm not happy, if I'm not excited, how can I go on and tell other people to be happy and excited? So this whole new direction of mine is truly inspiring, hopefully all of you guys, to understand that your mind is a powerful thing, and you yourself literally can make changes and do anything. And I know some people don't believe in the whole, like, say great things to yourself in the mirror and stuff like that, but I truly do believe that everyone is capable of great things. And if anything we need in the world right now, it is love, it is happiness, and it is laughter. And true, I used to be afraid to show my true self. I used to be afraid to be the authentic me, and I'm not anymore. And I'm okay with people saying, I don't like you. And I'm like, well, I just put a curse on your whole effing family. No, I'm just kidding. That's not funny. Okay. I love you too, Music Chick Art. Oh, that it's FSJ. So yes, Fun Stamper's Journey. I was with them a long time ago. They're now a part of Spellbinders, and they have a spray. One of my favorite things of theirs is True Fusion Spray. It is awesome stuff, but for ladies, it will take your nail polish off. But it's amazing stuff. I love it. If they don't like you, they should scroll on by. You would not believe how many people don't do that. Like, so many people take time out of their day to tell me how much they hate me, which is like, man, I feel like I've arrived. I have haters, right? I know. The reason I said I put a whole spell on your family is I cannot stop thinking of Hocus Pocus. Shawn has not seen Hocus Pocus. And I'm like, how can you be a gay man and not have seen Hocus Pocus? It has Bette Midler. She is a gay icon. I wonder about him sometimes, right? Okay, wait. I saw a question. Hey, Shawn, I actually have a different link for the Spellbinder spray. Did you go off social media because of negative comments or something else? Oh, Susan, that is a great question. So, how do I answer this? So, here's the deal. One part of my life, obviously, is this, and you guys have all seen my journey with Chocolator. And I've separated social media. I've done a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, I offered, I'll be honest with you guys, I offered mystery boxes, and they had Chocolator items in it, and it was against compliance. I did something wrong, and because of that, actions were taken, which is no big deal. And I just needed to step back from social media and take a break and just be away from it and stuff. So I did that. It gave me time to kind of reorganize my thoughts, and it actually brought a lot of clarity to me. It made me realize how important actually that element of our brand is because of how much I love it. And I think a lot of people tend to think, not just Chocolator, but any kind of direct sales or multi-level marketing, people are in it just for the money. For me, I truly have found my element and I love it. So I needed to step away and reevaluate and say, am I loving something because it provides an income, or am I loving something because it truly is a passion? And it was very, very clear to me. I missed it. Oh my gosh. And on Saturday, I finally filled up a whole display of my Chocolator pieces, and we're going to show it tonight. It is awesome. There is no need to apologize, Susan. I believe in karma, but I also believe in succeeding in life without succeeding and showing people you can do things and be successful and achieve great things. And when people are looking to you and using you as inspiration or coming to you for advice, it's almost a compliment, because if, you know, I hate to say it, but I love that song by Kelly Clarkson, when you go low, I go high. And that's how I feel. Are you still collecting the dishes? Sorry, I forgot the name of them. Okay, first of all, the dishes are done. And yes, I keep telling myself no more. I have enough. But then she releases cute stuff and then I need it. The only thing that's different is when I first collected it, I had more time to go shop, and now I don't. So there's that. I don't really collect the everyday stuff. I collect holiday stuff. All right, Lisa says, CC is a passion for you, but also only as a small part of what makes you a fantastic person to mentor people. I'm sorry, I wouldn't think that would be against compliance. Mystery boxes, come on. So I'll explain to you guys. I have no problem saying what I did. So we do have a part of our compliance, per se, of taking items of Chocolator and putting them in a mystery box. The problem is some of those items were current items and I was discounting it 50%, which is more than the discount that I should have. And I did it in a public forum. So if I had done it in a closed group, or if I had done it in just my Club Couture group, it wouldn't have been an issue, but I did it in a public forum. And unfortunately that was against compliance, and I had to be held accountable, and I'm okay with that because it did bring clarity to my life. It brought a sense of, it's kind of like you have to be held accountable. You have to. So anyways, no more on that. It is definitely was a good thing. Oh, Charlotte says, CC helps my mental health, and sure. Awesome. I hope you come to our video today, because we're going to be answering a lot of questions and stuff like that. So I'm excited because I haven't went live in a while. Well, I mean, it's only been a week, let's be honest. So yeah. Here's the deal on that whole thing. I'm so thankful because Chocolator is one piece of me, but it led me to finding out what my true passion is, which is home decor and refurbishing home decor and painting and staining and going to Home Depot and buying wood and making beautiful things. Like, I have found what I'm truly passionate about, and that is awesome. Kathy says, just know something. I saw you on YouTube and was so taken that I ended up signing up under you without even knowing you because I could see. Oh, you're so sweet, Kathy. Thank you. What time is it there? It is 5:52. I will probably be ending this live here in the next 8 minutes so I can get home and start our next live. Stellar Crafts by Pam says, I'm still struggling to find my true passion. I would like to tell you one little thing. That's okay. But you will know when you find your passion. I always enjoyed paper crafting and stuff, but when I started doing like home decor pieces, I could just tell. And I just knew, like, it was in my gut of like, this is what I should be doing. And so you'll know when you hit it. All things crafty. That is how it was with YouTube and me. I love DIY and home decor and thought so no one would watch me, but I just started. Now I have almost 22,000 strong, growing every day. Well, everyone that's watching, go subscribe to All Things Crafty. That's awesome. I love to help out other YouTubers. In fact, one of the reasons I kind of got burnt out on YouTube, to be honest, was a lot of creators, and I hate I don't want to say it's all like this, but a lot of people on YouTube look to each other as competition. And why would you promote another YouTuber? Because they have links and they're competing with you, and they could, you know, they have a YouTube or a Cricut link or a code or stuff. And it almost creates this animosity, and I don't deal with that. I literally look at it and say, we are creators and we can only be stronger together. And for me, I guess I've never approached it as making money as my primary goal. Obviously, that's an aspect of it, but I've always approached something as sharing my inspiration with you and helping people find their passion. Misfit Crafter, how do you stay motivated? It's a really good question. I am a very, very big lists. So I like to make lists and check off lists. My biggest motivation is the 5 love languages. For those of you who do not know, I highly recommend it. It is a book that's called the 5 love languages. It breaks it down and basically says that all of us have a thing called a love tank. And when our love tank is open, we get motivation and energy and happiness and motivation. And when it's empty, you tend not to do those things. And when you read it, it basically tells you, hey, you generally have one main love language and one backup love language, okay? So Carrie says, hi love, mine is affirmations. So the 5 love languages are affirmations, words of affirmation, which is like Shawn telling me, Kenny, you look amazing today, or your butt's so cute in that, or your Halloween display looks amazing. Another one is gifts, and it's not just like giving someone gifts. It is literally like gifts and doing something nice for someone, or buying them a gift, or being, you know, somewhere and saying, gosh, I know Kenny likes gnomes, so I got this. Another one is quality time, which is literally spending time one-on-one with people. There's physical touch, and then there is acts of service. And acts of service would be like, I cleaned up the house and I didn't have to, or I mowed the lawn for someone. And you tend to have one of the love languages is that's your own. But the problem is until you read this book, what you think love is what you're going to project. So my love language is very much gifts and words of affirmation. So for me, I project that onto everyone. So in the beginning of our relationship, I was constantly buying Shawn stuff. I was constantly going, oh my gosh, you're so cute. You're so handsome. You're this, that. And when he wouldn't return it, I'd be like, what's the deal? And Shawn's is quality time and acts of service. He likes it when someone does things and, you know, stuff. And his big one is quality time. Big, like quality time. So he would constantly be like, oh, Ken, I don't care what we do as long as I'm with you. And I'm like, you are smothering me. I need like time away from you. But that's his love language. And so once we figure that out, it's now not only figuring out and doing that love language, but it's also realizing that love languages come from everyone. That's why I love going live, words of affirmation. And when people send me things and they didn't have to, it's just, it fills my love language. And by filling love language, I get motivated because obviously I did a live and people said, oh, this is great. And now I'm like, oh, they filled my love tank. That sounds really dirty. Fill my love tank. Anyways, I've heard you talk about this, but didn't know it was a book. Yes, it is a short book. It is a quick read. You can literally apply it to everyone in your life. All the relationships. Like I know Allie's love languages. I even know her husband's love languages. It is amazing because not only will you find out your love language, but you will find out like I'm not a big quality time. I love spending time with people, but for me, like quality time, like I'm a multitasker. I can't focus on things. So Shawn is like quality time is we're sitting down, watching TV, phones are away, and we're focused on this, enjoying it together. And so even if I'm sitting on the couch with him, watching a show, if I'm on my phone, he doesn't think that's quality time, and that sends a message to him that I don't love him, right? So anyways, it's called The 5 Love Languages. Gotta go. Something coming on TV. I'll have to replay the rest. I'll see you later on the other channel. I love you. With that said, yes, it is called The 5 Love Languages. Amazing book. It's so great. I just love it. And it is, I honestly believe, something that was very instrumental in saving mine and Shawn's relationship, saving mine and Allie's relationship. It is a great read. It really breaks them down and stuff and says like Allie's big time acts of service. Allie is the type where she's busy, she's got kids, she's full-time working. So for her, if I go over, like I know her language is acts of service. So one time when she was in Puerto Rico, I decided to decorate her outside of her house for Christmas because then she didn't have to. And she was like, oh my gosh, this like, it instantly filled her love tank. So it's huge. This guy that has built a house out of cardboard now has a fire going. I kid you not. Look at, before I leave. Do you guys see? There's his house. There's his fire. And I hate to say it, but hopefully he didn't kill my little dear friend and now is eating him. All right, well, it's getting dark here. Let's set. Misfit says, I feel I'm losing my motivation and I'm just tired, but I know I have time. So here's the deal. If you are losing motivation, you might be trying to do something that just doesn't motivate you. I remember talking to my therapist, and one time I was saying, I think it's like I need to be on better medication because I don't have motivation. And he was like, usually if you don't have motivation, it's because you're doing something you don't want to do. And I was like, no, I really like doing scrapbook pages, or I really like paper crafts. And then I realized, actually, I don't. And it was kind of, it was like, oh, that makes sense. What is the other book you recommend for couples? I don't know. I'll have to remind myself once I read it. I don't know. But anyways. All right, you guys, I adore you. I love you to pieces. If you want to get in on our Cutie Patootie Countdown Gnome, it is available for a week. We have already pre-sold a ton of them, so make sure you are part of our cutout group and or send us an email. If you're not on Facebook or if you're a Chocolator designer and can't get into the group, it is kbclkits@gmail.com. We'll be closing this next Wednesday at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. And then we'll be getting those out. So make sure you're part of that. If you want to join us on our other channel, we'll be live around 6:30, so in a half hour. Just look us up, and it is a Q&A and just showing off stuff and having fun. And don't forget, this Friday, we are doing a Ken and Shawn show. That is on Facebook, so you need to ask to be part of that group. We're going to be marbling crap left and right, drinking, possibly eating special candy, doing some taste tests, and just having some fun. And most importantly, the one thing I want you to leave with is I want you to be able to go to bed tonight and know that you are worth it and you are important. And know that even though you're having a hard day, or even though it seems like the cards are stacked against us in 2020, there will be another day. A week can make a difference. 24 hours can make a difference. Even losing my mom, every year, the pain never goes away, but I deal with it better. So don't forget that. So anyways, I wanted to end on a beautiful note with you beautiful people. We'll see you here in a little bit on our other channel. So bye, everyone.